Hello everyone, welcome to Fashion with Fabrics. Today I will show you how to stitch the frock. Here I have the cut pieces which I had shown in my last video. I have this front piece and the back piece in the lining material. First I will keep it like this, right sides facing together. And then I will join the shoulders like this. I'll join it along this way. I'll do the same for the outer fabric also. Now what I will do is keep the outer fabric like this, facing the right side up, and on top of it I will keep the lining fabric like this, facing right sides together. And then I will stitch along the neckline. After keeping it this way, open the shoulder seams like this, make it flat on both sides, and then I'll pin around it. I will iron it to keep it flat. I have pressed it and pinned it all around the neck like this. Now I will stitch it. After stitching around the neckline, it looks like this. Now what I'm going to do is make small notches around the neckline. Make sure you don't cut the stitch. Now turn this one to the other side like this. The next thing you want to do is stitch the sides. For that, first keep it like this and like this, and then like this. Take the two pieces of the inner lining together, also two pieces of the outer fabric together, and stitch along this way. Here the sides together, stitch along this way. After stitching the sides, again turn it to the correct side like this. I will press it this way and then I will show it to you. At the back side of the bodice, I have also pressed in the middle, and there I am going to cut it. These are for the hooks and loops. Or you can attach the zipper also. So this is what we get. This is the inside. See, no seams are visible here. It looks very neat. Next thing I am going to do is attach this skirt part to the bodice. Here the width of the inner lining fabric is the same as that of this bodice, but the outer fabric I have taken little bit larger. The width is more here, so I'm going to gather it little bit. For that, first I'm going to stitch it like this roughly, and then I'm going to pull the threads and give some gathers. So first of all, I will stitch here near the waist. In your machine there will be a knob like this. This denotes the length of the stitches. When you put stitch for gathering the skirt, you use the highest number in that. In this one it is 4 is the highest, so it will give you very long stitches. So use that one and come back to your desired length afterwards. Leave little bit longer thread here and then start to stitch. Here also leave little bit longer thread. Match the middle points of both the fabrics and put a pin there, and then you gather it. After adjusting this, now I am going to stitch it. After stitching this, I am going to remove the rough stitch I have put like this. Just remove it. Next thing I am going to do is the hook and loop putty at the back side. For that, keep it like this. Mark its middle point. This right side I'm going to make the hook putty. For that I will fold it like this once, and then again I will fold it like this, and then I will stitch it, and then I will stitch it. And for this side make sure these two overlap like this, and accordingly you stitch it. Here also inside, first fold it like this, and then again fold it, then stitch it. For the left side, that is for the loop putty, I will slightly fold it and give a stitch. Then I will fold it like this and again stitch it. Now adjust the hook putty like this. Fold it once like this, and then fold it again. Like that you stitch it. Next I will attach this skirt part to the bodice part. For that keep it like this. Also for the front side I will use this lace so that it uh, comes like this. It will come like this after stitching. So I will keep it in between these two and then flip it like this. And stitch only the outer fabric, not the inner one. Stitch the outer fabric with the skirt part. With, if you want to keep lace, keep it in between these two. It looks like this after stitching. Similarly, for the back side, first stitch only with the outer fabric like this, like this. Here you may have to remove the stitch little bit and then stitch it. The next thing we have to do is attach this inner lining material to the waist. For that you can do it either like this, just fold it little bit here and then put a stitch over here. You can do it either that way, or if you don't want the stitches to be visible, you can just go to this armhole point and just reach to this point here through the armhole and you can stitch it inside like this. It is a little bit tricky, but it looks nice. Just go on stitching like this all the way. From inside it looks like this after stitching. Do the same for the other side also. Here on the front side, I'm going to put a stitch like this. Next, I will attach the sides of the skirt portion. I'll attach the outer fabric like this on both sides, and later I will attach this one. I have cut 2 strips of cloth here. It's around 3 inches wide and 24 inches long. First I will fold it into half like this and then stitch along this way and then make it inside out. And this strip I'm going to attach near the waist here to tie at the back. Here at one end of this strip, I'm going to give a slight shape like this, like a curve here, and stitch it like this. And keep the other end open. For making this inside out, you can use needle and thread. Make sure you put a very big knot at the end. Insert it through this side. You can use a bigger needle, but I have this one only, so bring it till the next end like this. When you get to the other side, just pull it like this. Insert it a little bit inside. Like this, you can pull it. I'll iron it and then I will attach it. Here I'm going to join the sides of the skirt part. Before that, I'm going to keep this strip inside near the waist. Now I will join the inner lining fabric. At first I will join all these together till some point, till 2 or 2.5 inches, and later I will stitch it separately. I'll do the same for the other side also. Next I'm going to fold it at the bottom like this and stitch it. I'm going to do that both for the inner and outer fabric. Next I'm going to attach the sleeves. Here while marking I have left 1.5 inches from the middle. So this is the middle point. Here I'm going to make a puffed sleeve. So in the middle I'm going to gather it like this little bit, both sides. From the middle I'll measure 1.5 inches on the other side also. So I'm going to gather between these two lines on both sides, bottom and top side. like this. Similarly do for the other sleeve also. For the piping at the bottom of the sleeve, I will take a strip of 1 inch width, and I'm going to stitch it to the inside of the sleeve. This is the inside. Here at the bottom I will just stitch like this here, and later I will fold it to the outside and stitch it like this. Next I will attach the sleeve to the bodice. Here take the wrong sides of both the sleeve and bodice. First I am going to pin it. Here if the length of the sleeve is little more, you can give few more pleats. So like this, stitch the sleeve together with this inside and outside fabric. Now I am going to attach this sleeve to the bodice. For that I will take both the outer and inner fabrics together and attach it like this. This is the inner side and this is the inner side as well. Like this I'm going to attach. First I will pin it. Here if there is some extra cloth in the sleeve, gives few more pleats like this while stitching. Now I am going to stitch it. Now I will join the sides like this. Do the same for the other side also. After stitching both the sleeves, it looks like this. Now all that I have to do is stitch some kind of fancy button here, and also stitch few buttons at the back. Here you can put the press button or hook and loop, anything you want. And here I don't want to leave this open till waist, so I will stitch it till here, and I will keep only 1 or 2 hooks here. This is how the frock looks like once it's completed. Back side, you can tie it like this. And here I have attached the hooks and loops like this, and front side I have attached this button. So basically this is how you stitch a frock. I hope you liked this video, and thank you very much for watching.